Thank you for being here. Oh, diba? Ang saya. Take two. Sabi ko sa inyo this is not about perfection. It's about like really trying your best to really do this. All right. Woohoo! We are on our day 41 of our Better Me Project 120 Days of Intentional Living. Biglang nagkaroon ako ng eyeglasses because I cannot see from my laptop. I cannot see my laptop. Alright, so anyway, so congratulations! Woohoo! Talaga, diba? Journey? No, this is a journey and not about perfection. Talaga, it's about progress. Nako, siguro naman by day 120, no? Perfect ko na talaga to, diba? Anyways, ang sipag natin, it's a Saturday. Diba? Take two talaga. It's a Saturday. And welcome to the day 41 of our Better Me Project. And mind you, Chris, Joshua, Team Replay, it's 80 days to go before we officially say goodbye to 2024. Grabe. Alright. Every day we're becoming better, and that's something to be proud of. Alright, so if I may just do it, no? Hi, Josh! Alright, if I may just do it, sinabi ko kanina, thank God it's Saturday. Wala lang, pauso ko lang yun. Okay, so we all know this, right? We've been talking about Jack Canfield's success principles, which is like taking 100% responsibility. And today, we will talk about something that often stands in the way of our progress. Ano yun? That is your fear of failure. Ayan. You can see me, right? Ayan. So, fear of failure. Sino dito ang merong fear? You can raise your hand and say, me! Josh, may fear ka ba? Chris, may fear ka ba? Alright. Ako, ang dami kong fears, no? Ay, sobra. Matatakotin kaya ako ng bata ako. But then, now na iba na yung kinatatakutan ko. Iba na. Takot ako kay Judith, takot ako kay Juna. Kung na-gets nyo. Alright? So, anyways, takot ako sa mga bagay na yan. But anyways, na-gets nyo ba? Anyways, fear is something that we all experience. I have yet to see someone who is not fearful. Naks, meron kaya? Siguro si Superman, meron din siyang fear. Diba? So, it's natural. But, my friends, if we let fear control us, it can definitely paralyze us from taking action. So, the good news is that you don't have to wait for fear not to disappear. Okay? Hindi yan. Successful people don't let fear stop them. Alright? So, they take action, and despite all of those fears, they take action. So, what is it that I would like you guys to practice today? Alright, so we will talk about 3 tips not to overcome fear and for us to take action. Kasi when we do that, we will become the better version of ourselves, diba? So, meron lang akong share sa inyo kung paano ninyo ma-overcome ang fear na yan. Alright, so, are we good? Ayan. So, sana. Okay, ma-overcome natin yung fear na yan. Wow. Okay, but before that, before I share with you the tips, let me just read your comments. Me, fear sa water when starting to swim noong bata ka pa. Oh my! And you were able to overcome it, Joshua. Ang galing naman. Congratulations. Chris, ikaw, ano yung fear mo? Ako si Juna, si Judith, at saka si Bill. Nag-gets niyo ba? Ang corny ng joke ko na. Very tita. Very tita. Alright, so what do we do in order for us to overcome our fear? Joshua, baka you also have a message, no? You can you can type it also, no? How did you overcome that fear? Alright? Uy, grabe, Chris, talaga. Takot po ako kay ma'am. Talaga, hindi man lang tita. Tita, mga body, pero na-overcome ko na po. Ang bait ko kaya, napaka-sweet kong tao. Sa mga nakakakilala po sa akin, you know that I'm such a bully, but a friendly bully. I always explain. Why am I doing this? Why am I bullying? Why am I forcing people? Why am I pushing people to their limits? Nako, kung naging friend ko po kayo at under ko po kayo, ay, you know me, di ba? Ano yung aking famous line? Umayos ka. Pero naman, kasi nga, so how do we overcome our fear? Congratulations, Chris, na-overcome mo na yung fear mo sa akin. Anyway, so how do we overcome our fear? Number one, which is like what you did, Chris. You acknowledge your fear. Aww. The first step really in overcoming fear is acknowledging it. Instead of pushing it away or pretending it doesn't exist, right? Admit to yourself that you are afraid. Tama yan. When you recognize your fear, it allows you to understand it better. Tanungin mo yung sarili mo, what am I really afraid of that person? Diba? Or what am I really afraid of? And what's the worst that could happen? Mga kapatid, once we face our fears head on, we will be able to take away some of their power, di ba? So pag inacknowledge mo yan, nawawala na yung kanilang power para maging fearful ka. Tama ba? Ayan. So, tama ka, Chris. Ina-acknowledge mo ako for someone na natatakot ka. Bait-bait ko kaya. Ba't kaya natatakot sa akin? Alright. And then of course, like number 2. Okay, after acknowledging your fear, ito na. One way of overcoming it is that, number 2, break it down into small steps. Okay, but before that, siguro let me type it, no? Para we get to remember it. Alright? Acknowledge the fear. Ayan. Let me just type it in the comment section below so that we will all be able to remember it. Alright. Oops, ayaw niyang mag-type. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I can't type. Ayun. Alright. Number 1, acknowledge the fear. Alright? Then of course, like number 2 is that break it down into small steps. Alright? Yay! Para we will remember lang. Kasi I love taking notes eh. So I'm sharing it with you. Ayan. Alright. So what do you need to do? Break it down. Alright? Are we good? Parang webinar, Alright. So, number 2 to overcome fear is to break it down into small steps. Kapatid, big, overwhelming tasks, can intensify your fear. But, when you break a big goal, alam niyo yan, di ba? When you break a big goal into smaller, manageable steps, it becomes easier to take action. So, yung fear mo na yan, i-break it down, so that you'll be able to conquer and overcome your fear. Start with one small task that moves you toward eliminating your fear. Kasi kapatid, each small victory builds confidence and it reduces your fear. So, for example, you have fear of doing public speaking. For example, you have fear in public speaking, right? So talaga, if you will imagine yourself that you're speaking in front with a large crowd, you will really be fearful, alright? At saka ang stress level mo ang taas-taas. So, how do you overcome that? You break it down into manageable steps. So, number 1, instead of focusing on speaking in front, maybe what you can do is that you speak lang muna for a few people. Alright? Or mag-practice ka, doing a webinar. Alright? Or mag-practice ka, not really an entire talk, but maybe a chunk of the talk that you're gonna do. So, that is one way of overcoming your fear. Tama ba, mga kapatid? If you agree with me, you can type, oh yeah. Alright, in a meeting chat. Alright? So, that is one way of doing it. Ako, alam mo, meron akong fear before. Alright? Meron talaga akong fear in, well, you will not believe it no? Pero pumahiyain po talaga ako. Kumapal lang po talaga yung face ko, alright, because of the exposure of, or the pushing of my bosses, no, when I was still a training coordinator. But then, sabi ko, I really have to overcome this. So, slowly, I've been doing this, and so far, nawala na ng konti, no, yung fear in public speaking. But, andun pa rin syempre yung fear na I might commit mistakes and all of that. Alright? I'll show you again I'll share with you again another fear of mine. Hindi kaya madali sa akin na mag-FB live? Scary kaya nito? Kasi lalo na yung profile ko, it's like public, right? It's not that easy, right? But what did I do? I did some small actions. So, andyan dyan yung hindi ko ina-announce na mag-FB live ako. Na kahit si Chris lang ang nandun, si Joshua lang, si Jerome, at saka si Ruby ang nandun. Of course, like my friend Anna, okay lang ako, kahit 4 lang yung audience ko. Kasi, I just need to get it done and over with. And those small actions that I have been doing, friend, medyo nababawasan na talaga yung fear ko when it comes to doing FB Live. Nakaka-relate ba kayo? Right? So, the action that you need to take is that, no, the objective is that for you to eliminate, or if not totally eliminate, but to lessen your fear, you just have to do one small task or one small actions, that will move you to lessening that fear. Kapatid, magbibuild ka ng confidence. At pag nag-build ka ng confidence, mawawala ang fear mo. Kapatid, try nyo yan. Try nyo yan. Do you agree? Diba? Ganun talaga. Chris, no? Ganun talaga yung pagwala ng totally ng fear natin. Alright? So number 1, like I said, acknowledge the fear. Then of course, like number 2, break it down into small steps. And number 3, in order for you to overcome your fear, I love this. Visualize your success. Visualize yourself being successful with what you're doing. Alright? Yan. Let me just type it. Woohoo! I'll just type it. So number 3 is that visualize success. Alright? Visualize it. Visualization is a powerful tool for overcoming fear. Kapatid, instead of focusing on what could go wrong, nako. Kapatid, visualize the outcome that you want. You visualize you doing the right thing. Picture yourself succeeding and how success will feel, right? So, I love visualizing. I love imagining myself. Kasi it helps me rewire my brain and makes it easier for me, to take the next step. Kasi na-visualize ko na siya, napangarap ko na, nalagay ko na siya sa utak ko. Alright? So, yun nga, funny it may sound, syempre, i-imagine ko na when I do my FB Live, magiging okay siya, and I would be able to overcome my fear. And again, kahit naman walang tao, alam ko naman merong team replay who will watch it, but then I'm okay. I'm okay because I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for me. And of course, I can do it for those people who want to be better, by the end of December 31, 2024. Diba? So, visualize ko na yan. Yay! So, those 3 powerful tips, I hope that you will be able to, use it, and you will be able to overcome that fear. If I may read the comment of Joshua, kaya po ako may fear sa water noon. Kasi po, baka malunod ako since hindi ko nga nakikita yung pool. But I did is binigay ko po yung full trust ko po kay God. And sa coach kasi po, alam ko po na nandyan naman sila, hindi nila ako pababayaan. Ang galing mo talaga, Josh. Very inspiring ka talaga. Right? Kung si Joshua nga, na-overcome niya yung fear niya. And you've been doing biking, running, and swimming, right? Kita mo nga si Josh na overcome niya. Tayo pa kaya na-complete yung senses natin. So, idol ka talaga, Josh. And I'm really, really excited. Will I see you tomorrow, Josh? Nakipagkwentuhan dito no? Will I see you tomorrow? Sana I'll see you tomorrow, ha? Because, I'll be serving tomorrow. Babawi na ako. Chris, talagang idol talaga natin yung si Joshua and Jerome. And to all my followers, maybe you've been asking, sino po ba si Josh? At saka si Joshua, at saka si Jerome. Nako, sila po talaga ang aming idol. Sila po ang ating Wonder Twins. They're visually impaired. And hey, grabe, triathlete. Alright? they swim, they swim, they run, and of course, like they do biking. Grabe. Joshua, pagsabihan mo si mommy, baka meron siyang magdala. Pa-order naman. Umorder online. But anyways, all right. So Team Replay, I hope that I was able to help you, overcome your fear. Kasi, di ba, if we've been saying that we need to take 100% responsibility for all of the things that are happening in front of us, we will stop blaming, stop complaining, and be accountable, right, for all of those things. One way of being accountable is that to overcome fear also. Kasi sometimes we don't want to be accountable because we have this fear that we are not enough. Kapatid, ay nako, anak tayo ng Diyos. Diba? Anak tayo ng Diyos. Hindi tayo pababayaan ni Lord. Amen? Amen. Alright? Ayan. Oh, oo nga, si Chris runner din yan sa feast, no? Alright, ako actually, I've been running around. I've been running around the house. Sa mga chores ko. Alright, so, that's it for our day 41. Alright, now, for our journal, we need to be intentional, right? So, for me, my intention for today is that I will take one small step toward my goal, and today, I will let go of that fear of, fear of the comments of a lot of people. I'll let go of that. Yun yung fear kasi you're trying to please a lot of people. I'll let go of that. Alright? Yung fear kong yon is that I will just replace it with, alright, me knowing that, hey, at the end of the day, ang importante is ang napiplease ko si God. Amen? Amen? Alright. So, fear of the bad comments from a lot of people, okay lang yan. Alright? And then of course, like number 2 is that, what fear, is holding you back, right now? Ako, like I said nga, yung fear ko ng mga bad comments, ng mga bashers ko, as if naman, So yun yung fear ko. Alright, so what's one small step that I can take today to overcome that fear? And that is to believe in my capability and to just listen yung comment na lang ni Lord. As long as napi-please ko si Lord, I am good. Alright? And of course, like visualizing your success, well, di ba, you visualize what success look like to you, right? And how will you feel when you achieve that? Well, bashers or without bashers, I know that I'm able to touch someone's lives. So, yun na yung ini-imagine ko. Ini-imagine ko na marami akong nare-reach na people through my reels, through my posts, through this post, through this FB Live. And I am visualizing them, like being encouraged, being inspired to become a better version of themselves. Yun! Kayo, sana that is something that you will also do, para we will be able to practice today's lesson. Pwede ba yon? Ayan. Thank you, Kabay. Oh. Of course. So, before we wrap up, wow. So, day 40, 81 days to go before we say goodbye to 2024. So tomorrow will be day 41, all right? And we will talk about reflection and reset, no? All right, I'm so sorry. Woohoo! All right. Okay, si aking hobby, alright. So before we wrap up, I want to encourage you to continue on this journey. Kapatid, day 40! Alright, day 40! Day 41. So kaya natin to, di ba? We've come so far and there's so much more progress to be made, right? Remember, it's not about perfection. Nag-take to kaya ako ng FB Live. Alright? So it's not about perfection, but it's about showing up every day and doing your best and moving forward one intentional step at a time. So, dear friends, let's keep going and make the next 80 days, all right, of 2024 our best year ever. Yay! So thank you again, everyone. And to all those people, oh, if you live in the South, all right, tomorrow I'll be, no, in-announce. Tomorrow I'll be at Peace Bellevue AM and because I usually serve there. Alright, if you want to meet me, sige na, lapitan nyo naman po ako at sabihin ninyo, I see you in FB and I'll be willing, like to have a quick chat after the service, or have a quick chat with you. And sige, let's talk about how are you doing with regard to our Better Me project. Am I helping you ba? Or there are things that you want me to include, no? Kayo po, mga Team Replay, please type in the comment section below things that you want na for me to include in the next few days of our discussions. All right? Yay! So, thank you again, everyone, and let's all become a better version of ourselves. Not just like for you, for your family, and definitely for him. Amen. I'll see you guys. See you. Bye.